You got no proof to take back home. Oh.
Welcome to the digital gold rush of the 21st century. This is Crypto Rush.
Oh, you dreamers, 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 dreamers.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Crypto Rush. As always, I want to start off by thanking everyone for showing your support to this channel by hitting that like button, hitting that bell notification. That way every time I release a video, you automatically get it, for all of your comments and for sharing the videos. It really is slowly but surely helping this channel grow. So again, thank you very much. So today we're going to go over my personal thoughts on the Senate hearing, what's up with Binance, and most importantly, how to store your cryptos safely. Alright, let's go dive into it. Now, first up, so you may have already heard, the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking met with the chairman of the SEC, the Security Exchange Commissions, John Clayton, and John Carlo, who is the chairman of the CFTC, which is Commodities Future Trading Commission. Now, I didn't watch it live, but I did catch the C-SPAN coverage on YouTube, which was almost 2 hours worth of discussing virtual currencies. Now, basically, Congress wants to know how to classify it, how to control it, and how to get their cut. Now, they stated that they do not want to stop innovation, and basically go along with that do not harm regulation that they rolled out with the development of the internet. So that's pretty positive news. I believe I said John Clayton earlier as the chairman of the SEC. It's actually Jay Clayton, and it's John Carlo who is the chairman of the CFTC. Now, they both seem very knowledgeable about the crypto community. At one point, John Carlo even dropped the HODL phrase. My overall feeling about the meeting was very positive, but that's coming from an area of being worried that they were going to come out and just basically say, nope, we're done. The U.S. is banning cryptos. So in that sense, I don't know how positive the news actually is. I mean, they're definitely going to come in, maybe not this year, but here in the future with regulations. They're going to get their cut. They're going to get their taxes, of course, any way that they can. You know, they're going to make sure that it's classified the way they want it to be classified. And it's all under the cover of protecting us. What was thrown out more than anything was the fact that ICOs need to be regulated. And I guarantee it's going to come down to the fact that your everyday Main Street investor is not going to be able to participate in ICOs. You're going to have some type of licensing. Or they're going to ban ICOs altogether in America, which I really highly doubt it, but it is a possibility. Now, if I were a conspiracy theorist, I would notice that this meeting was timed perfectly with the bottom of the crash, correction, however you classify it. Now the government comes in and says that they need to protect us and basically saves the day. So thank you, government. But in all seriousness, we knew that this day was coming, that there were going to be regulations. I mean, this is all just being talked about right now. But better now than later, you know, when this herd comes in and there's trillions of dollars sitting in cryptocurrencies, the amount of a crash that could happen at that time could have been devastating. So better now than later on down the road. All right, let's head on over and find out what has been going on with Binance. Now, Binance was down for almost 2 days. It is back up and running. If you're having trouble logging in, try us.binance.com. There's all kinds of FUD surrounding Binance in the past couple of days. John McAfee was not helping the case by saying, you know, he had heard from investors higher than him that there was a possible hack. And generally, when an exchange goes down like this, you don't hear anything. And Binance did a fantastic job on giving hourly updates on Twitter, even showing their wallet for Bitcoin, showing their Ethereum wallet, ensuring people that there was no hack, that it was just an issue with their servers, causing the data to be out of sync, and just constantly reassuring everybody, saying that they're going to get back up within a certain amount of time and doing the best job that they can to smash any of that FUD that was circulating. So I have to say, in my personal opinion, that is how any exchange should handle this type of situation. Now, if you were one of the people panicking during this Binance shutdown, that would most likely be because you do not have your cryptos secured. Now, I can't stress this enough. You got to get your cryptos off of the exchanges. Now, I recently watched a YouTube video with Charles Hoskinson, and he basically stated that if you do not have your cryptos secured, and if you do not know how to secure your cryptos, then you probably shouldn't be involved in cryptocurrencies in the first place. Now, that might be a bit harsh, but I mean, there is some truth to it. If you don't know what you're doing here, you're at risk. you're at risk of losing a lot of money. So educate yourself. I mean, over a year ago, I wasn't even sending out emails. I still don't have a Facebook account, never tweeted, and within the past year, I'm transferring cryptos from one exchange to the other. I'm making videos on YouTube, and most importantly, I'm figuring out how to get my cryptos, all of my wealth, onto a Ledger Nano S. Now, if you don't have the $100 and something to spend on a Ledger Nano S, you can always take your cryptos over to my Ether wallet, any Ethereum-based ERC20 tokens, and they can be stored on a paper wallet, on your computer. You got to do your research and figure out how to do this. There's also Exodus, where you can store a lot of your Bitcoin-based tokens, a lot of your Ethereum-based tokens, ERC20. Do your research. You can get yourself a hard wallet like Trezor, or what I've placed all of my faith in, the Ledger Nano S. Now, like I said, if I can figure out how to do this, you need to figure out how to do this. There are plenty of videos out there on YouTube that walk you through it step by step. Now, once I get comfortable enough with all of the ins and outs, I will walk you through it. But get your cryptos off of the exchanges. The only ones that you should have on there are what you are planning on trading. Now, if you're wondering why I'm stressing this so much, I mean, of course, the Binance, it was all FUD. But, do your research on Coincheck, which just happened within the past 2 weeks, I believe. Over $500 million worth of NIM was hacked and stolen. And I'm not sure if they recovered the Ripple or not, but there was also Ripple in that story. You do not want to fall in that category of someone whose entire crypto stash was stolen. So there's nothing that I can stress more than get your cryptos off of the exchanges. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up there. Support my channel by hitting that like button, hit that bell notification. Leave your comments. If you don't have anything to talk about, just say, hey, what's up? Share my videos, spread the word, get your coins off of the exchanges, your tokens off of the exchanges. Thank you for joining me here on Crypto Rush, and I will catch you. What the fuck?